Good morning. It is Friday, and there's no doubt that I'm nervous this morning. Yesterday was the whole day of the door lock changes, or when she discovered it at least, and then a whole bunch of texts, a couple voicemails, and a really sweet, manipulative email at the end of the day. I don't know what today holds. I'm nervous. You know, it always feels naive in the beginning of the day to be like, oh, let's see what happens today. I don't know what she's cooking. I don't know what she's capable of. I'm scared, so I'm bringing the dog to work with me. And I know that's a risky thing, but I just don't feel comfortable leaving her at home. I don't know if she'll go in and take the dog. I don't know if she'll show up with the cops and a locksmith like she's threatened. You know, it sounds like ha ha ha, but if she does and takes the dog, I don't think I'll see the dog again. And that email she sent, well, you heard it. She said lots of sweet things, but the whole point of it was to get me to call her. She plays all the emotional cards, so she'll get what she wants, which is me to call her so we can discuss mediation. It's just like 2 weeks ago. It's exactly like 2 weeks ago when she went to see the mediator and I didn't talk to her, and she freaked out. Her level of freak out yesterday was higher than any days before, so I don't expect today to be normal or calm. I've been up since 4. I've been writing and journaling, and I emailed the attorney I met with 2 weeks ago to see if I should proceed forward with him. We'll see what he says. So yeah, I'm nervous, and the weekend's coming, and I'm nervous for the open time again. I just don't feel super stable. Like, I felt okay yesterday. I'm hurt, but I felt stable enough, and now today I feel off balance, and like I could get wrecked really easily. Like, yeah, she could level me. I think I'm going to cut this short and leave just so I'm free of this place, and then I'll talk to you some more later. It's the end of the week. What a strange week it's been. What a bizarre trip. Yeah, it's Friday. It's after 6. No contact from her today. I didn't respond to anything that came through yesterday, and I expected more today. I did, and there's been nothing. Granted, I haven't gotten home yet to see if she's taken her stuff, or there is a letter held to the door by a dagger, or something put in the mailbox for me. I don't know, but there's been nothing. And it's been really good. Like, I do well without her. I had the dog at school with me today because I was afraid, and because the dog makes me feel good. So that was a really, really positive thing. If I could do that all the time, I would be more okay, because I would feel safe. Like, I don't really care what happens to the condo. I care about the dog. I don't want her to take the dog. The dog is really important to me. Yeah, I spent the day still processing the trio of attacks on me yesterday, and that's being sensational. I spent the day processing a little bit the text, a little bit the voicemail, but mostly that email that she sent, thinking about it and trying to process the why of it. And I talked to different people about it and got their opinions. And then after school, I talked with a really good friend in her office for a while and got more perspective on it. And we talked about the concept of being single, and talked about the concept of life without her, and talked about the concept of moving on. And she asked me about if she came to the door tonight and said, I was out of my mind, I was crazy, you know, I want you back, I want to fix this, would you take her back? And I said yes, because I want a chance to try and fix it. It was all taken away from me. I never got to try and fix it. And her advice was, take some time to think about that answer. Make sure that that's what you'd want. You know, in the face of everything she's done, in the face of patterns that she's been through before, would you actually want her back? It's a really good question. I don't know why today, more than other days, like, for the past couple hours, I've been kind of up. I've been kind of okay. And I know what that means. I know my pattern. Anytime I'm a little bit up, there's a big drop. There's a big plummet. So I think that's why I'm afraid to go home, because I've been feeling a little stronger today, which means something's going to come and fuck me up. And I don't know what it is, and I feel like it's waiting for me at home. I hope I'm wrong, but it's been 6.5 weeks. And that's been the way it is. I never get a win. I talked to my friend about loneliness, how I'm just so lonely. And it's so hard for me because I'm alone. I go home and I'm alone and I'm sad and I just wish there was somebody home to be excited for me. And she has somebody who she's in love with, who I'd presume is excited to see her when she gets home, who she's excited to see when she gets home. It's different and it's not fair. It's way easier to leave somebody when you have somebody you're leaving them for. And I thought about getting a place today and looking for an apartment, and it will be expensive. But a little more today than other days did I get a little bit excited. I love where I live now. I love it, and I don't want to leave. I love owning a place. It makes me feel like an adult. It makes me feel confident. I have a job. I own a place in San Diego. I was married. Like, it was really good. But I'm still an adult. And I still have a job that I love. And maybe I have to rent a place that's smaller than where I live now and pay more money than I want to pay. But it would be mine. And I've never had that. In high school, I lived at home. Then I went to college. After college, I moved in with a person I ended up being with for a really long time. And after that, I moved to Pennsylvania for a couple months and lived with my friend. And after that, I moved to Boston in with the woman I'm married with now. I've never been alone. And granted, I'm not good at being alone. I don't like to be alone. Maybe I have to. Maybe there's a lesson there I need to learn. I'm not excited about it. I'm a people person. I want to be with someone, but maybe I have to be. And my friend today kept encouraging me to embrace that, to work on not thinking about her. When I'm home and alone, to stop thinking about her and think about me, to think about my feelings and my process and my wants. Like, what do I want? And I don't know, and I think it'll be a really hard exercise. She is very clearly thinking about what she wants and trying to manage me to get what she wants. And I'm sure that not calling her back yesterday and not calling her back today probably makes it easier for her to separate from me, because now she's probably just mad at me, or maybe she doesn't care, who knows. But I don't care right now. I'll probably care later. I'll probably crash, and there'll be another segment right after this with me being sad and desperate. But right now, I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'll be okay. And someday I will meet somebody and be good for them. And they'll think that they found someone really special in me, and they'll be right. I'd like that to come along pretty soon, but maybe I'm not ready for that. Maybe I do need a while to be alone. I don't want it, but I don't know what that experience is like. I've never rented a place by myself or decorated a place by myself. But maybe this weekend I'll start looking into that. Maybe this weekend I'll start either mentally or physically packing in preparation for that. I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of contacting her. I don't really feel like talking to her. I don't really have anything to say. I don't want to process her crazy from yesterday. I just want to be okay for a little bit. And that's not to say I'm good. I just want to feel okay. I have 2 days ahead of me with nothing planned. I need to be okay for those. I need to make progress on something. So that's what I'm going to work on. I'm going to work on me for a little bit and try not to think about her and try not to see when she was on Instagram and try not to think about what they're doing or thinking. That's my goal for the weekend. It was a long week. In the silver linings department, I called up and canceled cable today. I was paying $207 a month for internet and cable and HBO, and I never really watched TV. She watched TV. I never really cared to watch TV. I saved $107 today by canceling cable. I got the same internet package. I still have HBO streaming. Just getting rid of TV, yeah, my bill is now going to be $97. That's not $107. I saved at least $100 by getting rid of cable. How amazing is that? That was cool. When the woman told me what my new bill would be, I was like, thank you so much. That's incredible. You've made this so easy and really made my day. And she was like, great, thank you. So there was a little minor victory for today. I hope you're doing well.